I guess let's just start before the game. Giannis ends up getting scratched. Just what did you guys see that kept him out?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know. I mean, I knew they came in and told me he was out. I don't even know what it is. So, because it was so late, I was scrambling trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I still didn't ask, so maybe we can get you the information.
Well, what you did was lean into Ryan Rollins for a career high. Him stepping up in this moment. Just what did you see from him that maybe he was suited for it?
He's just tough. He's a tough kid, man, and we got a team full of tough guys. Resilient maybe is a better word. They just keep coming. I felt like, and I told our guys that the only way we can win is with just extreme pace. We wanted to outpace them. Was what I thought before the game. Just every time they score, get it back up, keep attacking. Because our belief was that, maybe we can get them tired. And I thought that's what actually happened in some places. So Ryan, Miles, Cole, Kuz, Bobby, the whole group, AJ Green, they just, GT in the second half, everyone contributed. This was just a tremendous team win for us.
There's a sequence late where Ryan bumps Steph to the ground, and then it felt like on the other side he takes 2 hard fouls.
Yeah.
A little tit for tat there.
The only one I told him to catch himself. I think him and Steph went to the floor. Steph scores. Ryan tries to charge and through the lane. That was his only turnover of the game, and that was the only time he kind of. And I said, hey, let's just stay with it. We're going to win this game. Stay with it, and he did that, and he just made big shots down the stretch.
At the start of camp, you said an emphasis was non-Giannis minutes, right? All that work when he was out with COVID. This was 48 minutes of it.
Yeah.
In a situation where it was very late. Broadly speaking, what did you like from the way they responded this way?
We didn't blink. I didn't mention it. I walked in and just said, Kuz, you're at the floor. Didn't mention it. You could see Kuz. And as a matter of fact, we're just going to play. Just keep playing. I hate mentioning when guys are out because then they start thinking about it. So I told our coaches when we're going over the game plan, just go over the game plan. Didn't change anything. And I thought that helped them. Just come out and play.
You've obviously leaned into the all-bench units. We've spoken about it a few times already. But these last few games, even with Scoot being out, you've had to backfill, and you've got bench guys as starters. Again, to see that group, Gary just even a few minutes more tonight.
Amir.
Yeah.
It's amazing that we went with an all-bench group when we had 2 starters out, and we're deep enough to go with 5 more guys. That's just huge for this team to have that many guys that you can play. And kudos to my assistants and the skill developers because not only, Amir's in and out, Gary, they were ready to play. So to get those guys to stay ready is hard to do, and guys are doing that. So that's good.
You talked about Ryan's toughness, but not only that sequence there in the fourth quarter, but also he took arguably the biggest shot of the game, making that 3 right after Steph.
Yeah, that was
cut
big.
It down to 2.
Yeah.
Just what does it say for his ability to kind of take that big shot at this stage?
Yeah, he's just got great confidence. The whole team do. We embolden our guys. That's what we're doing. We're telling them to shoot. We're telling them we hunted for matchups tonight, which we don't do that a lot, but we did tonight. And when we got it, we wanted them to attack and go, not necessarily to score, but to make plays. And again, guys, I thought we got to paint and move the ball. It's another night. I have to say it. We still miss a ton of wide open threes. It felt like, and there's going to be a night that's going to come that we're going to make them all, and that's going to be a great night.
How nice was it to see Miles knock down a couple threes?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, he was ready. He put in a lot of time yesterday by himself in the gym, and you can see him mentally, going over the shot chart and where he's going to get shots from. And I thought his shot might have been the other biggest shot of the game.
Doc, back here, you touched on it a little bit, but obviously Ryan is also guarding Steph on the other side of
That's
it all.
the part, yeah.
How does he maybe try to feed off of that, where he obviously is able to stay?
I think you can put Ryan on anyone in as far as a guard. You know, there's Steph, there's no tougher guard, maybe in NBA history, other than Michael, to guard, you know, because of the movement and the exhaustion. To be able to guard Steph and then still score points, the number one thing, it tells you about his conditioning level, and then it tells you about his mental toughness.
Just building off of that, the guards did a really good job. Steph didn't hit his first three until midway through the second quarter. How big was it to not let him get in rhythm early?
It was key, you know, trying to, you know, top block him as much as we can. We had to war over a ton of picks tonight. I guarantee you they're sore because they Golden State, I can't wait to watch the film. They do an amazing job of picking. And they use all their body. I'm not going to call it illegal. I'm just going to say they use all their body. They do a hell of a job at it. So good for them, but good for our guys to get over.
In Cleveland the other night, we had asked Miles about the comeback in the second half, and he very matter-of-factly said, like, where I came from, that's what we did. The game's never over. We're always going to play. What has maybe having him around led to for that belief throughout the team?
Yeah, he's just a great leader. You know, and I kind of shared it a little bit, but Reggie Miller talking to him, you know, because he's around Indiana a lot last year, and it's all he talked about. He said that's the tough part is his voice, you know, and even in the timeouts down the stretch, everybody was talking. He was like, shut up, you know, like focus. Like he is so good. And again, that's what we were talking about before the game, that the things you don't see that he does well. All right, guys.